Hi everybody, welcome back to Primp, Powder, Pout. Today I'm going to be telling you about my favorite summer products I have been using. It's finally sunny out, it's amazing, we have proper summer. It did rain a little bit today, but that's alright because the plant's going to need it and whatever. But I do tend to swap out my products during the summer and winter, and so I'm going to give you a bit of a lowdown on what I've been using. Now, I always use coconut oil. You guys know that. I always mention it, so I don't need to show you that I'm still using coconut oil to wash my face and moisturize. But I will show you what I'm using on my body. I've been using My Coconut Island by Treacle Moon, which I bought a couple months ago from Waitrose. Smells like coconut, so obviously I'm using my coconut oil. I'm using coconut to wash my body. I mean, it totally smells like the beach. And then on my hair, I am still using more coconut stuff. This is my Organics Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. And I absolutely love these. They're really nourishing for my hair, makes my hair feel really moisturized, and of course makes me smell even more like coconut. So I'm pretty much coconutted up from top to toe, and I absolutely love it. Moving on to my face, I try and keep it quite natural during the summer, or at least quite lightweight. Obviously I've got a funky lipstick on right now, but I don't have a whole lot on my face, just a bit of bronzer. And my amazing Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals, which you've heard me talk about before. This is a hydrating tinted gel, so it's really lightweight, has an SPF in it, and it makes my skin look amazing. I absolutely love it. It means that my freckles can shine through. I don't feel clogged up. It sort of evens out my skin tone, a little bit like a BB cream, but I think it's 10 times better. I also like to use, which I've been using it for years, but this is a new brand. This is a new product that's come out by Maybelline. It's the Dream Bronze BB Cream. And what I do is I take a little bit of this product and I sort of take it around the outside. I can't use it all over my face because it is really dark, even though it's light to medium. But I pop it around the high points of my face and around my cheeks and down below over my Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals. I absolutely love this. Again, it has an SPF of 25 in it, so it's quite high SPF on that. I also do enjoy my strobing, and this is my Rimmel Highlighting Illuminator 03 in Soho Glow. It's really lightweight. You can sort of highlight the tops of your cheeks really nicely. You can also take it along your temples, and it just gives that nice dewy glow without having to powder if you don't want to powder. So you've got that nice sort of sheen there. So those are my three creamy products that I'm loving at the moment. Now in the summer, I don't tend to break out too much. I've got like one little spot and that's about it. So I'm not really big on the concealers, but I do still need a little bit of under eye concealer. And so I am still using my Stroke of Light by Bare Minerals. So it just highlights just a little bit underneath the eyes, but it's really lightweight. So it just sort of lifts and makes me look a little bit brighter. So I'm still loving that. During the summer, I like to stick to my eyeshadow creams, and I actually picked these up the other day because I love the colors. They're almost the same color, just one's a little bit more shimmery. I've got Maybelline Color 24 Tattoo Cream Shadow, and this one is On and On Bronze, which is actually what I have on right now, which I don't know if you can tell. And the other one is the Creamy Beige 98. Yes, 98, which is a bit of a taupey color, but it has less shimmer, and I really like this one as well, just to have a little bit of color but not go over the top. So it just it's like natural eyeshadowing. I don't tend to use powders too much during the summer. I like to stick with these, especially because these ones last 24 hours, and you can get them from different brands, Maybelline, MAC, Bobbi Brown, pretty much everybody does them, but these are inexpensive, and I know that they work, so they're really lovely. So though I keep it neutral everywhere else, I do like to use a little bit of pop of color on the lips. What I'm wearing right now is Flat Out and Fabulous by MAC, which is this color. Obviously you can see it on my lips. It's a matte sort of vintage finish. I do really like it just because it really does make everything pop, especially if I'm keeping everything quite natural. And then I just got back from the States the other day, and I always love to stock up on my Burt's Bees lip balms because they're really moisturizing, and also they give a little bit of tint color. I've got Rose and I have Red Dahlia, I like these because they give a little bit of a color, but it's not too heavy, and they're nice and moisturizing. So that was the Red Dahlia that I showed you. And then the other one is the Rose, and that's this one. So it just gives a little bit of something if you are caught out and about and you want to just spruce up the lips a little bit. The next two products that I'm loving are my Bourjois mascaras. I've got one waterproof one that I picked up, which is Volume 1 Second Waterproof Mascara, and this is so if it's a really sweaty hot day I can pop that on. And the other one is Volume Glamour Ultra Black volumizing mascara by Bourjois as well. I hadn't bought Bourjois mascaras in ages, and so I thought I'd give it a go, and I'm really liking them. So far so good. Last but not least are my bronzers. Now I picked up this bad boy bronzer from Superdrug the other day. It's their Soleil range. Big massive thing. I absolutely love this because of the color. It's not an overly orange bronzer. It's got a bit of a purple undertone, which means that it's not gonna look like I've just sort of tangoed myself. It's really great for contouring if I just want to shade out just a little bit if I'm going out in the evening, but it also gives a really nice sort of glow of warmth around without that orange color, which I really cannot stand. So I really love this product. I've been using it quite heavily. I just came across another product while I was in Superdrug the other day, which was the Makeup Revolution London, and they had two contouring palettes. Unfortunately, they were out of the light contouring palette, which would probably been more sort of my color range, but I actually really liked the dark one, which was the one that was left, because again, it had sort of similar colors to that Soleil. It has the sort of darkish purpley tone right there, which is great for chiseling out if you want to. It has a little bit of a bronzer one if you want to sort of give a little bit of a bronze effect, and then it has the lovely shimmery highlight one, which is, I've got that on my cheeks at the moment. Really does give a good sheen, and it was really cheap. I think it was a few quid, so I'm really enjoying that product at the moment. Now, aside from my SPFs that I'm using, which I tend to use about 10 to 20 factor SPF factor depending on how hot it is and how sunny it is that day, I also use my Vaseline Cocoa Radiant, and this is a body oil. Sort of comes out like a gel, but this is really good for moisturizing my skin, and it smells gorgeous. I really love that sort of coconut and cocoa smells during the summer. And then if I can't be bothered to wash my hair and I've gotten a little bit hot and sweaty, I've gone back to my Light and Blonde Batiste Dry Shampoo because it adds a little bit of color, especially because I'm blonde. When my hair gets a bit greasy or dirty, it goes a bit darker in shade, so this is really awesome for adding color. And yeah, so those are my favorite products at the moment. So I hope you guys are having a brilliant summer, and you guys are welcome to share your favorite products so that I can have a little look and maybe go for another little shopping spree for some new bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next review or tutorial. Bye!